A man from a small Kansas town with a lifelong need for speed, Clint Boyer has earned himself a spot on one of the most successful racing teams in history. But beyond his fast and furious lifestyle, he remains a good old boy at heart. And there's nothing quite like the spot and stalk chase for bull elk in the rut to quench his thirst for the wilderness.
That elk hunt is so much fun. That's the most fun thing I've ever had hunting. Especially when we were in the rut. The last year when we caught them in the rut, the bugling, it's just nothing like it. It's pretty awesome.
Here in the high desert mountains of southwest New Mexico, Clint and his guide, Lonnie, from Limestone Outfitters, have worked their way to a high ridge to glass. And as the sun rises, the reality sets in. He's not in Kansas anymore.
First morning, to be able to go up there with everybody, man, we had the whole troops up there, Elliot, and pretty much all of us were up there and had a great time up there and saw, right off the bat, immediately saw lots of elk. Man, it's awesome to hear them big animals bugling back and forth and being able to call them and everything that we had going on. It's just very, very neat to see those bulls working the cows and herds of them going across those mountainsides are pretty cool. That's an unreal feeling. It's a lot of fun to be able to be in that environment, especially the first day, to kind of relax and off the cuff, and everybody kind of teasing and calling their shots and who's going to get the biggest bull and the quickest, So that's the biggest thing with us, is we want to be the fastest and have the biggest one. When the sun starts coming up in the morning, those things just glow. The sun's shining on them and you can see them. It makes it really easy, but as the cloud cover came in and out, they really blend in with the environment and just disappear.
There's an elk way on the top one, way up there, clear in the back. Yeah, isn't there one clear in the back? To the right of it? Hell, maybe I'm seeing trees now.
It's amazing to watch that big an animal that you're just sitting there glass focused on, nothing but it. All of a sudden you blink your eye and it's gone into nowhere and you can't find it again. That's a pretty unbelievable thing to see an animal that big just disappear into the mountainside.
Glassing from a good vantage point can lead to a great start when planting a stalk on a good bull. But at some point, you're going to have to hump the hills to have any success.
So we got our stuff all loaded up and we walked around, got on another high place where we could do our glassing.
Hunting, to me, I got a lot of ADD and it can get boring at times, believe it or not. And to be able to go up high and glass all day long and stay focused on something, it's kind of like what we do in the race car. You got something to focus on all day long. You got to get up there on your perch. You got to be able to glass and find your animal. Then you got to get off your butt and get after it. Get yourself in a situation where you can get a good shot on and, and take care of business.
Less than 24 hours after the most recent race, Clint Boyer is exploring the hills of southwest New Mexico in search of a monster bull. We'll find out if his pursuit paves the way to victory lane. Next on Realtree's NASCAR Outdoors.